Hey, what's up, guys? This is a Toolbox tour here of it's my 54-inch Carlyle. They also call it, I believe Homak makes the same one. Icons look similar, but I don't think I'm right on that. But it was a good deal about 4 years ago. Been liking the upgrade, but for the prices that I got before COVID, I mean, this one just does perfect. Would like to get a hutch at some point, but I mean, like I said, this is perfect for me. Yeah, let's get into it. On the side, a little bit of a magnetic drawer here for a bunch of randoms. Kind of hang my D-wall LED lights off the side. Plug in my light right where the plug-in is here. Magnets here ready to grab. Got a big deadly, I think it's like a 48-inch breaker bar. It doesn't fit anywhere else. On the top here. Kind of got a power bar set up here. A bunch of DeWalts. Yeah, I know it's not Milwaukee, but they do the job pretty good. Got some mini torches up here. Some PPE, some stickers. Got my NOCO GB, what is it? GBX 75. Thing's awesome. Hasn't let me down once. Just a little radio for the tunes. And I do have labels on mine. You guys can make fun of that all I want, but I got so many friends that come do projects and they never know where shit is. So bought one of those $20 label makers. Starting a big top drawer here. This is a pliers drawer. Just picked up these snap-on plier organizers. That's probably one of the only few snap-on tools I got in here. I guess you'd call this a budget box. But, you know, gets me done. Working on a Dodge here. Got a lift just installed. I'm like a do-at-home guy slash mechanic slash whatever. Shit ton of vice grips. You can't have too many of those. Crescents. Then we move on to just some pliers. And finally bought some Knipex or Knipex. And yeah, they're worth the money for sure. Bunch of fucking busted needle noses from welding and stuff. Those are good to have. Cheap. Ooh, a snap-on needle nose. Saw this of the video picking up dimes, so guess I need that. Little bit of everything. These panel things are, I use these every day for picking up those tree clips. I bought this thing, used it twice. It just doesn't have enough power, but it's cheap. Amazon. This is a VIM tool. Frickin' thing is awesome. Just fits in your palm and you pull those clips out. Would recommend that. Everything else here is pretty standard. I also ordered the Knipex 5-inch. Way too small. Like, they're in the box and maybe, I don't even think my hands are that big, but it just don't work. This is my screwdriver drawer. They're missing a few here. Would like to get a different setup here. I find these are always sliding around, but I mean, geez. This is everything I needed to get done. Nothing too special in here. Some Klein, some random shit, some Canadian Tire crap. This is a wrench drawer, metric. We just got some randoms, and then we also got some Mastercraft Maximum. I think they're similar to the gear wrench. All the way from 30 to 8. Then we just got your regular wrenches from, I believe, 32 all the way down to 6. Gotta have lots of those. Just some random Huskies I got, wrenches. Gear wrenches. We got flex heads 27 to 8. This is like an Amazon brand, and I like them for what I paid. I wanted to get I think what do they call these? A Jet Tech on Amazon. Good review. Like to get something different, but they work awesome. These are Tectons organizers. Love those. Spend a little bit more money on these Tecton dual box end ratcheting ratchets. 17, 19, you got the deal. Love these things. Stiffer heads, so you're not always adjusting. Would recommend those, man. Love those. This is standard drawer. Not as many up here as we use a little bit more metric, I think. But we go from 5/16 to quarter, 1 and 5/16 back down to a quarter, but I'm missing that one. Again, those Amazon flex heads. Love this thing. Vim. I guess you call that like a breaker setup. Helps you, I don't know the name, but you hook onto the wrench here and it gives you an extra power Haven't bent that yet, and it looks pretty deadly. You can see I can light green. Top drawer, kind of a catch-all, random, kind of specialty stuff, kind of not. Haven't figured this one out yet. This is just leftover wrenches. Offsets are pretty freaking deadly. Again, just some Canadian Tire shit, but works for me. Princess Auto Power Fist, but you know, how often do you use these, right? Again, cheap, thin stuff. Love it. Put that in my snowmobile when I need it. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Here we go. Just a random drawer. I haven't figured this one out. Just got my paint guns in here. Do a lot of painting. This is kind of a PPE setup. Extra LED lights in here. These are pretty deadly. AAA battery, but the magnet's just not strong enough. So I switched over to this one and the magnet, and it's USB-C charge. So that is my favorite light. And I'm using it as a toolbox light right now because I'm not a snap-on guy with the light down there. Could be a snap-on guy, just don't have money for it. Here's the big socket drawer. We got impact 32 all the way down to 10, long and short, and then we went 3/8 impact, 24 down to 8, skipped a few. This is supposed to be a 20, but I used a label mailer and marked it 21 and a few here because they had a 23 on here and a 21. We don't use that, or I don't. Again, chrome all the way down to a quarter. Love this thing. Random 10s. Somehow I haven't lost one of these yet. And then we got some swivel impacts, 1/2 inch. These are Mastercraft swivel 3/8. I think those are Caseman. I mean, awesome for the price, man. Awesome. These are just your wheel rim protector sockets. I haven't used those that much, but when I do, they'll be nice. Got some long hex and some long Torx. Cheap. It works. Got some universals here on my Titan organizers. Love these things. They're magnetic and they look deadly. Adapters. Over here is a bunch of hex and Torx. Big hex. These are all PowerPoint, but they look identical to these Titan rails, so I don't know if they same company or what, but yeah, this is all standard on here. A little bit of different organizers here, but as you can see, I got the big sockets in the back here for doing axle wheels or axle nuts and shit like that. Some security bolts. Anything green, it's you got my money. Got a fuel filter wrench for the Cummins, work on a lot of diesels. This is for taking off the drag link arm, I think it is. No, Pitman arm. I haven't tried that yet. Let's move on. Extensions and ratchets. One of my very few snap-on tools. Freaking love this thing though. Green, 25-inch long, 1/2 inch, flex head. Mastercraft torque. These gear wrench things is probably my go-to. It's a gear wrench 3/8 flex head, non-locking. I think it's perfect. Use this for almost everything, maybe other than the yellow. Some random, I don't even know what that one is, just some random shit. These I love. These are a gearless Titan wrenches, or ratchet, sorry. They're like a 0 degree and they fit everything. That's a 3/8 and that's a quarter. I mean, you fit that thing anywhere. Love it. Some long extensions, 1/2 inch and 3/8, locking 1/2 inch. When you're going way down the engine bay, man, these locking ones save your day. Also got a snap-on low profile. I haven't used that yet, but I'd like to get the sockets that fit on too. All my extensions here. Never found a way to organize it till I found this on Etsy there. I think his company's like 3D something printed tools. Works pretty deadly, I think, and they're green. I mean, pretty easy to grab. I had it in this box, but it was just taking too much room, so now I got its own drawer. This is hammers, and I put a couple, I don't know why's in there. Nothing special here. Does the job. You can see they've had a lot of use. Oh, a little bit random here, but just clamps. Built a house, so I had a lot of woodwork and stuff in here too. I don't know why these are here too. They should be up here. These are just those hanger brakes off the frame, cable lock cutters, pry bars, punches. I mean, got everything in here, but it's tire arms, knife drawer, bunch of cheap knives, but they work awesome. Cutters, razors, brush drawer. Not sure why I need a brush drawer, but I'm sure I'll come up with something in here. Air accessories, a lot of air accessories in here. This is the air dryers for painting, some pellets for my air compressor dryer, big punch because this couldn't fit in that drawer. What else? Kind of made my own power drill drawer. This one didn't come up. I just kind of riveted these 3D printed things. It works freaking actually pretty deadly. Newly acquired DeWalt 3/8 stubby. Can tell this is use this thing a lot, man. This is the older version, but man, oh man, it takes off everything. And then just your regular quarter and drills. And this is just a big little bit of everything. Air tools, electric tools, sanders. Love this as well, DeWalt. And you can change the head out to a 1/2 or 3/8. Yeah, I haven't really found a way to organize that, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Kind of shoved a few hammers on the side here. But yeah, that's it. It's my 54-inch Toolbox tour. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe give you some organization thoughts, or maybe comment on what I could change to make it better. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple years I'll have a 72 with the hutch and side locker. Just not a big fan of up here. I'd like this to be a hutch so I can hang stuff and have my laptop. But yeah, all right, catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.